identification.
Let's go.
Hello, hello, hello. I asked you guys a question just as the thing muted you. When it's right before it starts, you guys get to see the big countdown that pops on the screen?
Yeah.
I believe I did.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was just me or not.
Coming at you fast.
Hello, everybody. We got B Charmin, Eric, Carol Z, Janice, Bubble Bibble, Grace, Dina B, Vester. Oh, we even got Jeff in here. Let's see. What Life? I think that's it. Yeah.
Never heard of them.
Never heard of them.
Heard of them.
Oh, I have to play it.
Uh-oh.
Even though we're not hopefully not talking about that stuff, but I made the little thing up to protect, because I actually got in trouble with the rose hip video.
Really?
Yeah, but let me go ahead and play this real quick.
This channel, Bushcraft Family, cannot and does not contain medical/health advice. The medical/health information is provided for general informational and educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional advice. Accordingly, before taking any actions based upon such information, we encourage you to consult with the appropriate professionals. We do not provide any kind of medical/health advice. The use or reliance of any information contained on the site or our mobile application is solely at your own risk.
Please verify you are a human. I'll wait.
I had to put a little comedy in there.
Very good.
Man, that's crazy. You get shamed for spreading good information.
Yeah, it's.
What?
I understand where they're coming from, but
Yeah.
because in the bot or somebody reported it, they automatically hit it, and then they have to have somebody come by and check it, and then once they did, they oh yeah, you're good, because you put it may help, it may do this, it may do that. But yeah, and that's actual legal binding protection there.
Yep.
So
Nice disclaimer.
yeah, and because I actually have a lawyer friend that types that out. I was supposed to put YouTube channel at the end, but I just left it the way it was.
Looks like B wants to know what you take for proof. So I'll take 80. Just kidding.
Well, actually, on my other channel, turned 13 years old today.
Wow.
That's not that channel wasn't my first channel though. So I was like, dang, have I been on YouTube that long? Because I was actually a beta tester when YouTube had less than 1,000 channels. They used to have a number associated with each channel,
Right.
and I was under 300 because they had 500 beta testers for YouTube, and I was 321. Yes, I know, 21.
I think last time I checked my little piddly channel, I think it said I joined in 2011.
Mm-hmm.
But that was just because I was using YouTube as well, I still do, as just a resource for, automotive repair,
Yeah.
fishing techniques, and just everything.
Yeah.
Now I use it to find out what Grace makes for dinner every night. So
Yeah. I need to, well, usually Gail does a, um, YouTube help thing, and then she'll invite me up and stuff. Um, there's some big changes that went on that I bet nobody knows about. That they took effect already. Um, One of the things is your what kind of channel do you have? Usually everybody does entertainment. Um, it's like 80% of what they'll put you in a search now. So it's very important to change that whenever you do a video. Like, say you're going to do a how-to video, you don't want it to be entertainment, because that video won't be put in the educational, because there's an educational part in there, and then once you hit educational, there's a list of educational stuff, and there's a how-to, and if you put that in there, that's they put you on top of the list when you do that.
Well, then they're going to have to go through a lot of the automotive stuff, because there's a lot of guys that throw one-liners and zingers in with their how-to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Clowning around.
Yeah. Well, this is.
Is that something you would do when you're uploading a video, like when you do titles and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's kind of toward the bottom. It's your category.
Uh-huh.
So depending on what kind of video you're putting out, you have auto and vehicles, you have comedy, educational, entertainment, because usually when everybody signs up, they put entertainment because that's default. And then they have film and animation, gaming, how to and style, music, news, nonprofit, people, pets and animals, science, sports, and travel and stuff. And if you don't put that stuff in there, you're hurting your channel nowadays. But let me see, where is that? Oh, here, I got one right here. We're gonna be doing giveaways here, and I'm gonna do the members first, because the members actually get 2 tries. They'll get this first try, which I got all their names up on a wheel. And I usually give these out every year for the Christmas live. And basically you get a bag of sawdust, which the sawdust is fat wood. And this stuff right here, you put a spark on it and it lights a flame right off the bat. And then, oh, that smells so good. Then you have fat wood. This is pine fat wood too. So this burns so easily. Here, look how fast that'll burn.
Yeah.
And you guys will even get this burnt piece of wood. And you get a ferrocene rod and a striker, so you can strike your ferrocene rod with it. and you get some jute twine that's been dabbed in some wax, non-scented wax too, and it comes in a box, a tin box. But just tin box is important because if you put a hole in there and take all the stuff out of it and put some cotton in there, you can make char cloth. With char cloth is a real easy way to start a fire. And yeah, there you go. Let me see if I can get this wheel thing to pop up.
Ooh, that sounds good.
The lau.
Yeah, the Hawaiian dinner.
Mm-hmm. Pork and fish.
80 pounds of chicken wings. Wow.
Now, if you win, you still have another chance to win whenever I do the hashtag later on, and everybody will have a chance to win it. But as usual, I always let the members have an extra go at it. So let me go. I'm sitting there here clicking the screen here instead of the window. Okay, let's give it a spin. Oh, looks like Carol, you got it. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Cool.
I think she's in here too.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she's here.
Okay, Carol, go ahead and send me an email with your information, and I'll get this out to you as soon as possible. Right now, the mail is evidently moving pretty dang slow. Let me go ahead and close that. I almost closed the wrong window.
Good evening, Lori's World.
Hey, Lori's World. Hey, Buckeye Bob.
That was a good price.
It is a lot of chicken wings, but for $50, couldn't pass it up.
Oh, I think I just found my new best friend, Whistle Stop.
That and some peanut oil.
I'll bring the oil and the hot sauce.
How's your place looking? I haven't seen a video from you for a while, so that's why I'm asking. And I still know him as Ed, Crazy Ed. Oh. So how's your guys' weather? Are you getting cold down there yet?
It's going to be in the 50s tonight, which is better than last night. And I think it's going to be around 76 tomorrow, which is nice. But I don't want it any warmer than that. I like my seasons.
Seasons?
Oh, sure.
That's not much of a season.
There's 98 and then there's 78. 77.
Wow, that's one heck of a season.
So,
well, sometimes we get down in the high 20s.
Yeah, I remember. That's why I have a crooked ear. Is in Florida of all places, and I've been in some cold places. Florida's the only place I've got frostbite.
Because
Makes
no one's dressed
sense
for it.
Yeah, I was in shorts, barefooted.
Yeah, well,
We will make America great again.
Who's that? We Dem something.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see that.
We were in the upper 30s last night, but after last night, it shows us going back up to upper 60s, 70s during the day, and 50s at night for next week. So I'm not complaining.
Yeah, we got. Well, see, there's like yesterday we had. It was in the 20s, but it was windy, so that even made it worse.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Right now, I think it's 20 or 22. But tomorrow it's going to go up to 40. 41 Sunday, which is going to snow again.
Is that y'all's normal for this time of the year, or is it above or below?
I don't know if it's normal or not anymore because
What is normal?
all I know is we had a week of below freezing. Hey, Jeff, thank you for the $2 super chat.
True. It's good to see you, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, there it goes. There's the warning.
I don't know if you know who Bill Belichick is, but he's the new head coach for North Carolina Tar Heels.
Well, that.
Bill Belichick sounds familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, may or might not have heard of him.
Down here we call him Bill Cheat, but that's another story.
Hey, no, easy. Deflategate was disproven. It was all a myth.
Right. Just
13 degrees.
Wow. Just like that mini snowplow before that extra point kick, that field goal.
I hate the thing they came up with about, and it seems like it's only been like what, 6-7 years when they came up with it. Feels like
wind chill.
Anything in the summertime, it feels like it's 102. Then it is 102. I don't understand if it feels like it. You know,
yeah.
If you turn your stove on and you put your hand on it, it feels hot. Chances are it's hot.
Feels like it's third-degree burns. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same way here, even with our humidity in the South. I'm like, don't tell us the low number, just give us the high. So if it happens to be lower, I'm winning.
Yeah. Now, we used to, have the wind chill, if it's 30 degrees and it's real windy, then it could be, 10 degrees. That makes sense because the wind's affecting it. It has nothing to do about feeling the wind.
Yeah. If you can't feel the wind, the temperature is the least of your worries. Yeah, I think about stuff like that too. Like just gotta love it.
And there's channels that I watch from time to time that they are down in Texas. It gets hot down there, and they said, and nowadays they don't tell you the temperature; they tell you what it feels like. It's hot down here, and it feels like 102.
Texas.
Why did you say it's 102? The weather department has got everybody saying that now.
Texas is probably the only state that we have that could go from having a heat wave 1 month to a snow NATO the next month. Yeah.
I remember down in Tucson one time it started snowing. and I was on a motorcycle at the time, and shorts, tank top, and the people were driving, sliding all over the road, and it wasn't sticking that much or anything like that. And because it's very rare for snow to come down in Tucson,
Oh, I
and
bet.
they were freaking out so bad. I at one point I just went and went home because the people were just all over the roads, and some were going really slow and stopping like this to see if they were going to start sliding or something.
That's how it is down here when we get every 7 or 8 years we get an ice storm.
Hey, Rose, good to see you.
Good to see you, Rose.
Hope you're keeping warm.
That's right.
It's in the high 57. See, now that's real good weather right there. I can deal with that. Everybody wanting it to snow for Christmas. I said, well, you got your 2 inches. Let's go back up in the 60s, and we got our week under freezing. So I'm ready for the warmer weather now. What's sad is it's still December, and we still got January and February.
Yeah.
February's the worst month.
And winter doesn't officially begin till the 21st.
Yeah.
It's still fall. It's the
Yeah.
remnants of fall kicking in.
19 degrees. Ooh.
Good.
Yeah. I think you guys got our Ohio's weather from yesterday and the day before. And that's why I got my jacket on, because this wall is like freezing all the time. The weather forecasts are all on a fear mongering. Have never in half an inch of snow. Yeah. And the neighbors out there with the snowblower for maybe 2 inches of snow. I'm like, you can use a broom and sweep it off. Yeah, I think it's he's either bored or does it on purpose. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready, but I think I'm ready to get things going, because I still have to clean up my garden from this season. But I think it'll be good. I have some soil to move and stuff like that, and bucket, because each year I take the buckets out and put it in the wheelbarrow, and I mix it up, and then I put some bunny goodness in there, and some bone meal and stuff like that, and put it back in there before we start getting the plants from out in the house out there.
That's what I need to go do. Pull up to one of these uh, tree drop-off sites and see if I can't get a couple truckloads or a truckload of some of those wood chips.
Yeah.
They let me get a whole 18-wheeler. I'll take it. Just let it sit.
Yep. I see a lot of people will get that stuff and they'll put it right in their garden. I'm like, no, don't do that. because to break it down, the green stuff,
Takes energy.
it takes nitrogen out of the soil to break down the wood chips, which your plants need that nitrogen. And I've seen, oh, I wonder why the garden's doing bad. And that's the same way you have to be careful, because the bags of mulch people go and get and put over their garden to keep the weeds down and stuff, you have to watch that too, because the dye and stuff that's in that mulch can actually cause the nitrogen to come out to break that dye down.
Yeah. I like to have me a big old truckload of it and just let it sit for about 10 years or however long. Just let it keep breaking down.
Cedar's fine as long as it's broke down, not if it's fresh, because it takes longer for cedar to break down because of the oil and stuff in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna call some tree companies and see. Say, hey, if y'all got a whole load and y'all need somewhere to drop it, I got a spot for you.
Yeah. As of right now, my 7 seed is going to be okra.
Okra.
It's always a good one.
Yeah. I had it the 1 year and I only planted two plants. Just enough for me. And all I did is chopped it up in little rings and deep fried it, battered it, and
Oh yeah.
deep fried it.
Dude, I like it. Some good okra stewed with some tomatoes over some rice with some salmon patties.
I don't like it in the soup. It gets slimy. And I've never tried it pickled, but that only way I've liked it is, bite size deep fried.
Just the stewed tomatoes, it doesn't really have much of that sliminess. I guess it's maybe the acidity in the tomatoes or whatever. It's pretty good. I don't know.
Well, yeah, that and that I only had it the one time, and that I didn't like it. So
But if you ever make it to Georgia, I'll hook you up with something. I didn't realize there were that many type of varieties of okra.
Oh yeah, that I was surprised at too, and I'm like, wait, there's purple.
Yeah.
I said, well, I have tried this. It was actually pretty good too. Chip drop. Where was that? I can't remember.
Yeah.
I think it was my father-in-law's place. We were clearing some land, and the power line people were clearing the power line, and they had tons of it. And he said, "Go ahead and drop it off here." and and they dropped off like 10 dump truck fulls. He came out in this big old mountain out there, and yeah. Where I used to live, we couldn't build on it, but we could fill in the canal as long as we left a section in the back to where the water can run through and stuff, and we could fill in the canal part. Which the first few years we had ducks, which I'll never do that again. And so I decided I'm just going to fill it in. That will give me more yard and whatnot. And I couldn't get fill dirt. The only thing I could get was wood chips and stuff from the power company, and
Yeah.
they filled that thing up. Only thing it is, in a year it went way down.
If you want wood chips, after Helene and Milton,
Oh, I
we
bet.
got tons of it down here. It's
Yeah,
all
telling
free.
you.
I bet.
It's all free. Bring your tractor trailer. Come get it.
Cool. Can't wait. Can't wait.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got to make mine one. I'll probably make mine on both videos though, because I don't technically need to, but I've already got my seeds.
Yeah, it'll be here before you know it. Just think how fast this year flew by.
Yeah,
Just a couple weeks ago, we was planting our seeds and getting our gardens ready for the spring.
yeah, and
It feels like
we were in a rush last year, or this year, this season. I'm still I'm like we're already on the other season, but yeah, because it seems like we were just talking about it and like, oh, we're going to do this collab and this, and I suppose that's kind of sounds interesting because I was thinking about the same thing too, but with herbs. They're like, oh, that works out good. Oh, thank you, Asia.
it's
I
all,
appreciate it. Thank you. Oops, there we go.
I was going to do some experimenting with some fall gardening, but laziness and then I ain't gonna lie, Helena hit that kind of messed everything up. You know,
Yeah,
it put everything else on hold.
yeah. And that, you, like my zucchini, I planted my zucchini toward the end of the season, and I still got zucchini. It grows so fast, though. And on top of it, knock on wood, I didn't have any bug issues, squash bugs or anything. Of course, I think the reason why I didn't is because I pre-treat my area around the garden first.
Yeah,
Um,
extend that barrier out.
the only issue is I like to do it when it's a light mist of rain or something like that. We didn't have it. It was the drought was so bad. So many farms in Ohio cashed in their insurances for their gardens or their farmland. Hey Joe, Merry Christmas. Yeah, only 12 days.
You know,
12 days of Christmas.
Yeah, usually I have this toward closer to Christmas, but I seen there's um, a lot of people having their Christmas ones, so I figure I'd do mine a little early, and that way everybody else has time to get theirs in.
so if tomorrow starts the 12th days of Christmas, that means we all need to go out and hunt partridge, right?
On the first day of Christmas, Bushcraft gave to me. Yeah, that's the only Christmas song that takes 12 days to sing the whole song, man.
That's because those 7 swans are messing things up.
Exactly. Where you find 7 Lords of Leaping? Don't sell that on Amazon.
9 ladies waiting.
Yeah, if you ever want to test out how well you have protection from predators, get a female duck. They will call raccoons and possums from miles around foxes. That's one of the worst animals. Sorry.
Big goose.
Yeah, a female duck, they'll start squawking and yeah, not good.
Attack ducks.
Attack ducks.
There's videos all over YouTube of these ducks that are just attacking people.
Dude, ducks
Oh,
are trending.
The big ones.
Yeah,
Oh.
those are usually geese.
Right.
Do that.
Geese, goose, whatever.
The job me and my coworker were on all day today. It's funny you mentioned ducks because this lady had ducks. She had 3 ducks. Made a little short about it, but one duck, I forget what kind it was, but it was the ducks that kind of have the little bit of extra growth on their bill, and it kind of looks like they got a mohawk.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's a pretty big duck. I mean, the duck was just getting so excited because we was there, and it was like panting, and it's literally sounded like a dog. Like if you closed your eyes, you would have probably imagined an overweight pug.
they hiss at you.
Oh, what
Oh,
is
this-
some one
I
duck?
think wasn't it a goose though?
Oh, this was the happiest duck you ever seen. I promise you.
I think it's runner ducks. I'm not sure.
A ruddy duck?
Runner duck.
Ruddy. R-U-D-Y?
They're
I think it started
they
with
got
an A.
real long necks and
Oh,
they go create. When I was at that summit, they had these dogs, and they were getting these ducks to go in buckets, and it's the coolest thing. That dog would run back and run over, and he'd get his nose down like this, and it make him turn around, and go.
yeah. Yeah, we're Muscovies. We're loaded with Muscovies down here.
That might have been the name of it. I can't remember. The lady told me, and I forgot. It was pretty cool. She had a couple ducks, had a nice little koi pond. Forgot. She said they were called butterfly koi.
Butterfly koi.
Oh, they were beautiful. I mean, they were just like, I don't know.
Is it they have like the big old cheeks or something, the fish?
Oh yeah. I mean, there was probably like 2 or well, there was at least 2. Man, they were probably, I don't know. They were over a foot long. There were a couple smaller ones. I think the 2 big ones, she said they were called butterfly koi.
Hmm.
Look at B. Get a Muscovy. I'm sure they're delicious, B. But they're not in season.
Well, we won't talk about the geese in Ohio
Mm.
if there's any left.
I was going to say, what geese?
Yeah, there's no proof that they're eating them. See them walking down the road with them,
Yeah.
already deleted. There's videos. It's
They're eating the geese.
Actually, the geese have moved east with lights of plenty, and they fly at night. How's that?
I don't know, but speaking of geese, I know a lot of the migratory geese. I guess like the Canadian geese, they usually travel out. I've been seeing a lot more of them start staying in this area longer. There's still some in the area.
I haven't seen that many.
Canadians that stay year round in one spot. They
Yeah,
don't
it's
all,
the
they
ones
don't
that
all migrate.
they don't want to come back up in Ohio.
Maybe.
No, but seriously, they don't always all migrate like that.
It seems like I'm seeing more of them. Like it was like a couple years ago, I wouldn't see but maybe 1 or 2, not even enough to make a V. Now I'm just seeing them in droves.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I don't know, B. You'd have to look at FWC. They tell you the season.
I don't know.
They're getting
Buckeye Bob, have you seen a lot of geese up here this year, other than in the videos? I mean, the actual flying to get away.
oh,
Because Walmart, there's a pond that's right next to, well, some would call it a lake, but I call it a pond. And that's their little spot where they come down and do their business and take off again. Usually that thing is full of them. Didn't see any this year.
I think they call that goose grease. Fly over twice a year. Yeah.
What was that one movie where they I think something happened with the Christmas dinner and they went to a restaurant, in a Chinese restaurant, and they cooked a goose and it still had his head attached. What was that?
A Christmas Story.
Okay, yeah, Christmas Story, yeah.
It was good.
Never had goose. I bet it is pretty good though.
The mother was besides herself. The father says, "Well, it's still looking at us." So he takes a chopper and like whack.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I've been to some cookouts and stuff that the pig's head's still there,
Oh yeah,
and
stuck in there.
you'd be surprised how many people freak out about that. I'm like, do you think they grow them without a head? It's like they're shocked that there's a head on a pig.
well, if you ever do one of those poll games again, that'll probably be one of the questions, and most people, it'll probably be 76% believed as true.
And I believe that the restaurant in the Christmas Story, I believe that is it Chop Suey Palace? I think that was the name of the restaurant.
Yeah, it's that. I think so. No.
Yeah, because a lot of times, like the pig, they'll put an apple in his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
There's supposed to be a meaning behind that too. It goes way back, but I forget what it is now.
He didn't die hungry.
Yeah, I forget. I mean, there is a meaning to it. Yeah, I forget why.
Something like the evil spirits or something go into the apple. Or
Let me see. Let's see what I can find.
yeah, I think some of those old wives' tales and things are really cool. My dad was real superstitious. It's because my grandma was a gypsy, so if you drop some silverware and then silverware crosses a certain way, it's a bad sign, and so many other little things. Behave. I mean, every bird flying in a house and all kinds of superstitious things.
Could be several different meanings, but the main one that I found is kind of like to represent the cycle of life.
Oh,
in a way. Pretty sure there's more to it than that.
The pig eats the apple and we eat the pig.
Yeah.
And Elton John
what if the pig doesn't want to eat the apple? I know if I eat this apple, I'll be next.
Eat the apple, anime. Eat the apple. We had plenty of pig roast.
Best one I had was in Tucson, Arizona, with some Hawaiian people.
Oh,
They pitch pickaxes and shovels and dug a hole
mm-hmm.
and wrapped that thing in banana leaves and pineapple and some other stuff. I don't know what it was, but oh man. Oh, I still remember the taste of that thing. It was so good. Yeah, I needed a wheelbarrow to get me home that night.
Oh, I bet.
They kept feeding me over and over again. I can't eat this much.
You got to wear your stretchy pants on occasions like that.
Oh, and back then I was like 130, 140 pounds.
I used to be that one at one point.
Yeah.
I can't even remember when I was 140. That was a whole nother person ago.
What, 8 years old?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, between 8 and 10, maybe.
How tall were you when you were 8?
Can't quite remember.
About 6 feet.
I was the tallest. I was always the tallest one in my class. So I made it to high school, and then there was a guy. I can't remember his name now, but he was when I was a freshman. He was a senior. He was a little bit taller than me.
I remember my daughter playing. I forget. I think it's like Pee Wee soccer, and you know how low those the nets are because they're only like 6 feet long and they're real short.
Oh yeah.
They she because they always rotated because nobody liked doing the goalie, so they always rotated somebody. And when my daughter got up there, they said that's not fair because she covered the whole thing, but she could stretch her arms out, and they couldn't get a goal in. She was like 2 feet taller than the net. She was even taller than the coach. She stopped. She finally stopped growing like it. I don't know. I think she's 5'11", but at that early age, it was. We got accused of. They said she was like a fifth or a sixth grader. I said no. I had to show paperwork how old she was, and the coach said she's that old. She's that tall. That's no fair. And she had a very bad habit of kicking the ball and not the soccer ball. Whenever they see my daughter running after the ball, they all turned.
Oh boy.
Because she would go after the ball and she would make her overdo it. And if there was somebody on the other side of that ball, they weren't happy. They were all on the ground. I remember she started getting I don't know, yellow cards or red cards. I don't know. I can't remember which one it was because it was probably my fault, but I told her when the guys get handsy and stuff, shoulder check them because you're bigger than they are. They'll change their mind real quick. And she'd be running down there because you're not allowed to grab the other player. You're just not. But they don't call it as much when it's in the younger years. She would go in there kaboom, and they go flying. And she'd have to sit over there, and she's so, you wait next time he does that. It was funny. And then when she was in 5th grade, she actually played tackle football. And I've said this before, and so many people would, oh, girls shouldn't be playing football. And you know who? What? It was mainly the women. The women were, and I'm like, all this time, women talking about equal rights and stuff, and then you have a girl playing football, and you think it's not a girl sport. You can't do that. I said, what? No, she said she wanted to play football, and I'm not going to tell her she can't. Even though the league tried to get her to not to, I said, there's nowhere in that book that says she can't play. And I even had to sign another piece of paper saying that it was okay. I had, because she was a girl. She got one of her first tackles. She tried to tackle a 220-pound kid up high, and she had a bloody nose and a busted lip, and she got up there and still played. And I think their team came in second that year. And then she was done with football. She got to do her 1 year. And that's why I told her, I said, if you play, you start, you finish.
Right.
I don't care if you get in there and you say you don't like it all of a sudden. I said, if you commit to it, you stay in it. And she did. She actually liked it. I think that's horrible when, in sports or anything else, they say that, well, I shouldn't say that, because you have guys now in women's sports.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a touchy subject.
Yeah. Hey, make. Good to see you.
It's like I didn't even know. I just read an article the other day. Out of all states, Alabama, University of Alabama, they started a women's hockey team this year, and they've been dominating. They just kind of put together started as a group, and they actually formed a team, and now they've got a winning record.
Yeah,
I
I've seen
think they've
some
only
good
lost like 2 or 3 games.
in college. There had been women playing in the men's, and they actually did pretty good. I've got some of their cards, trading cards.
My oldest niece, she's got the big gene in her too. She's the tallest girl on her team, but she plays basketball, softball. She did play volleyball. I don't know if she still does anymore, but she still plays basketball and softball.
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys haven't had a chance to go, make sure you go check out Make It Makes video for the books. She had some really good books. I like the magazines too. I didn't show some of my magazines either. I like them old magazines though, because you get some good recipes in them. Nowadays the recipes is get a bag of frozen this from Walmart, get a can of this and get a can of that, and put cream cheese in it and you're good. Nobody makes stuff from scratch anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. She
I
was
put a link up.
she was real good in volleyball, and then the last when she, I think it was about JV, she didn't want to do it anymore because stuff in school. We'll leave
Yeah.
it at that. She was pretty much, she was about 6 to 8 inches taller than everybody else, and she could still set the ball better than everybody else, and um, but she was always stuck up front. And she just got tired of as soon as the third set went around, she had to get out and then come back in, and she wanted to stay in and play all positions.
I just learned this week. I was looking up some stuff that some of the local high schools in my area, they now have flag football as a sport, and e-gaming, video gaming is now a sport in high school now.
In high school?
Yeah, like a championship, like basketball, baseball, football.
Dang, where's that when I went to school? Of course, we would have to go to the arcade.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, that was pretty interesting. The only reason I seen it because I think two of the local high schools, one went to the championship for flag football, and one qualified for the championship for the e-gaming.
Huh. Yeah, they had flag football in 7th grade, and they used to have tackle football, but they got, I don't know, somebody complained or whatever, who knows, and they did flag football instead. I don't know. To me, and because I played tackle football, so
Oh yeah.
I never could do the flag thing. I see somebody coming, I'm not going to try to pull their shorts off. I'm going to tackle them.
Yeah.
I never, I don't know. I just couldn't. Give me your flag. Give me your flag.
Yeah. It's hard if you've played football and then try to play that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Heck, I think even in the next Olympic cycle, 2028, I think flag football is going to be an Olympic sport there.
I think it might already be.
It might be. It might have been this past cycle.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Whew. Well, I think our next Olympics, the whole, I don't even know what to call them, the confused.
The word.
That phase is going to be gone. And there's a lot of talk that they're saying that everybody was shocked and everything about that phase. What's going to happen on the next phase?
It's in Los Angeles in 2028, I believe.
Oh boy.
So dissect however you want to on that one.
Yeah, France thing, wasn't too thrilled about that. And what's sad, there's so many people that refuse to watch the whole thing because of, you know, the opening ceremony. Oh, I agree. The ceremony was horrible, disgraceful and whatnot. But there's people that train their whole lives to go to the Olympics.
Yeah.
And yeah, hope they cleaned up the city. Yeah, there's not too long ago they were talking about that. They have so many years to get help the homeless because immigrants were put in motels and stuff, and the homeless still sitting out there.
Well, I've grown up here. I've lived here my whole life, and if you lived in Augusta, Georgia, you know that if the city's going to do anything, they get things done. About 2 months before Masters Week starts, oh man, they get into overdrive. They get things done, and it just blows your mind how quick they get things done and cleaned up. But I'm wondering what they're going to do with all these trees and stuff down around here, because I'm starting to hear now that I don't know when the deadline is. I got to look it up, but they say there's supposed to be a deadline to have all this stuff up, but it's the day I heard. There ain't no way that stuff's going to get picked up. Not in 2 months.
I don't know.
But
And it seems like it's that way in every city, though. They wait till the
everywhere.
last minute and they're rushing to get it done, and they barely get it done or within a time limit or something.
Masters golf tournament, it brings a lot of money into Augusta every year.
Oh, I bet. Well, they have this thing called apple butter stirring thing over here in Roscoe, and it used to be free, and they made it to where they block off the ends of the streets, and they charge I think it's $7 now per person to get in to walk through the city or the little street, and you don't get anything. You just get to walk and look at the people making apple butter, or buy some apple butter, or there are people still do it though. I'm like, no, I'm not going to pay to walk up and down the street.
Yeah.
I said, I'll go home and make some apple butter myself.
Yeah. It's like similar here. We have this event here locally every year called the Arts and the Harps Festival. And it's pretty much kind of how it sounds. Is if you got arts and crafts, or you selling something or anything, food trucks you can set up. And I remember when it was free, but now they want to charge you $20 just to get in now. So I said, no, I can't support that. Might pay $20 and not even buy anything in there. Then what?
What state you in, or what zone are you in? That'd be a good question there.
Does anyone have tips for growing coneflower? I couldn't tell you.
I think they take 2 years. You have to, or it's like garlic. You have to plant it, and that's the thing. I don't know your zone or anything, because Um, if there's a real bad freeze, you just don't get it that year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe their governor or whatever you want to call him, businesses are leaving, and they're fining them, and they don't want them to leave unless they have another company to come in and take their place. So they're not allowed to leave.
Oh, guess what? That reminds me. Remember how the big lots? I told you a couple big lots in my area was closing down.
Yeah,
Well, I said, well, heck, the one not too far should have been closed down by now. Let me ride past, see if anybody's working in it, or it might be something different coming up. I rode past it. They got signs on the thing now. We announcing we're not closing. We will remain open.
they did so good.
And I'm thinking, are they really trying to do some type of ploy to maybe boost their sales or something? I don't know.
Might be. Well, that's usually what they'll do. They'll say, "Oh, in the state of Ohio, we're closing this many stores," and they don't tell you what stores.
Yeah. They promoted that one like it was going out of business. They kept marking stuff down. They had the final closing. Yeah, and I rode past there the other day and they said, oh, we will be reopening.
Yeah, once they restock.
Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah. What kind of gimmick was that?
Yeah, everybody just got 90% off of everything, and then they're going to try to go back to full price.
Yeah, people bought every piece of furniture they had because that was the biggest thing they had marked down was the furniture. That was the
Yeah.
biggest discount you could get.
Yeah, we got Ollie's up here. The place where it took over, it used to be Grand Union. It used to be something another grocery store, and then it uh, like a gun store, and then that place moved into it. So far, they seem like they're doing pretty good.
The Ollie's in my area that I go to, the store it's in was originally a Toys R Us store.
Hey, Bunky, good to see you.
I said, man, I remember coming in this store as a kid, and this store seemed so much bigger.
Yeah, we got a bunch of ollies down here.
Yeah, you can't forget about that schoolwork,
Definitely.
as it'll get away from you.
Hey, Bunky.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I said some places you plant it like garlic in the winter and then let it come up in the spring. That's the thing. I don't you have to know your zone and everything for that. I don't know if she said that or not up here.
I don't know.
Oh, you're in Ohio too. Okay. So yeah, you probably want to wait until early spring then. Still when it's really cold, not freezing but cold.
Speaking of cold, you know it's National Ice Cream Day.
Oh, is it really? Too bad I ain't got none.
That's every day at this house.
And if that's too cold for you, it's also National Cocoa Day.
Huh.
So there you go. You can double down.
What's your guys' favorite ice cream?
Oh boy, that's a tough one.
I'm simple. I always go for a good vanilla.
Currently, it's by Mayfield. It's Moose Tracks.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good stuff.
Yeah, that's my downfall.
One of the best ice cream that I had is roasted marshmallow. It was homemade. roasted the marshmallows and everything right then and there.
Mm. Oh yeah, you can get it homemade for sure.
Yeah, it's hard to in over here in at the fair they have vanilla ice cream that straight from the cow goes right into the, and they make the ice cream right there.
Yeah, my sister, she got an ice cream maker, I think 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Ice cream maker. Now,
butter pecan is good. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
it doesn't make the large containers, but boy, is it good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Butter pecan would be my second favorite.
At the summit, the Amish made homemade ice cream. That was
Mm.
real good.
Mm. I bet.
Rocky Road, yeah, Rocky Road's good.
Of course, I live in Georgia. I like a good peach ice cream every now and then.
Has to be fresh though.
Oh yeah, yeah. I hadn't had that in so long.
Oh no, making his bulletproof ice cream,
Nice.
or I mean jam. Chocolate, mango is yeah. Salted caramel, yeah, that sounds good too. Well, let me see if I can get this thing. Let me restart it.
You know, it's also the National Guard's birthday today.
Hmm.
Oh, I don't think I can use this thing. Uh-oh. The StreamYard, they blocked it so you can't use it. Yeah, they went and blocked it to where I can't use it. Ah, evil people. Okay, so huh. Um
Fragile. Must be Italian.
okay, let me find it. Oh, that's a comment picker. We can't use that.
Hey, I had no Bulldogs to watch tomorrow.
Huh?
Ain't gonna have no Bulldogs to watch tomorrow. Got a little vacation. I got a few weeks off.
Yeah.
I hope Notre Dame wins. That's who they have to play. That'll be a good one.
Entry form, no. Whale poo. Um
Lions got a good one this weekend. They've got to play the Bills.
Yeah, I seen that. I'm still surprised they won their last one with the defense they have. I mean, their people just walked on.
Oh yeah, that guy was selling hot dogs in New York last week, and this week
Yeah.
he's leading the league in tackles. Yeah, that could be a possible Super Bowl matchup.
See what this one is.
I don't know. I think the Bills, they have the worst luck though, even worse than the Falcons. What was it in the 90s? Would they go to 4 straight Super Bowls and didn't win them?
Oh yeah.
Chicken Noodle Girl.
Hey, Chicken Noodle Girl. I'm trying to find a thing to do the giveaway. They went and blocked the StreamYard toll for using it for other platforms. Oh, not the comments. I don't want the comments. That one won't work. YouTube giveaway picker. I don't. Hopefully that's not the comments again. Let's see. Giveaway picker, random, fast results. It is. Dang it. Actually, let me see if I have something on OBS here. Application. No, that's not that. Let me go to Streamlabs.
Interesting.
What's that?
Did you know, for all you fashion people out there, did you know it was today in 1928 that the clip-on tie was invented in Iowa?
Iowa, places?
It was invented for a precautionary measure for people that might have worked around machinery. It's kind of like a breakaway device.
Huh.
Thinking, yeah, Iowa of all places. At that point, just don't wear a tie.
Oh, I have it on my. That's what. Never mind. I have it on my bot. Let me bring my bot up here. take a couple minutes for them to get booted up. Stream Elements might have one too. I'm not sure. But yeah, evidently StreamYard has blocked it if you don't pay now. Okay. Where's giveaway? Giveaway. There it is. Everyone. Okay, we'll do command. Everyone. Okay, open. Okay, everybody type Xmas like that. Oh, BushyBot already put it in there. Dang it. I better not win. Well, let me, as soon as somebody does that, let me see. And it again, it's for another one of these, and everybody in chat can do it. Okay. Okay, I see Dana B's up there, Eric's. Yeah, it's working. I wasn't sure because it has a ticket thing in there. I completely forgot that I had coded in a game thing or a giveaway thing on that. So that'll make it easier. And I'll share my screen. That way nobody thinks there's funny business going on. Show on screen. It's nothing pretty. It's nothing fancy like StreamYard thing. So it's fun. And I don't think I put the music on it. So, and you guys can see there, the command is explanation Xmas. The prize is fire kit. Everyone is eligible. And I didn't, there's no timer on it or anything. So we'll give it a few minutes and I'll hit, hopefully it'll work. I don't think I've ever tested it out. We'll see. Yeah, you can tell. You can see everybody's name on there too who hit it. Yeah, I think the using that little video, and I'll put like if I make a video, I'll put that video in there to kind of protect me whenever I make a tincture or something, hopefully. So what would you say your favorite Christmas dessert is? And you can't say cheesecake.
Christmas. That's tough.
That's tough. I'm just going to say warm apple pie with vanilla bean ice cream.
Ooh, that is good though.
Yeah. Apple pie is always good.
Hey, Chrissy Bum.
No, red velvet cake. What about that? Y'all ever had that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just seen somebody make that, and they made it with cocoa.
Mm-hmm.
I would never have thought that it tastes like cocoa, but that's how she made it, and she just dumped a bunch of dye in there, or food coloring. Sorry. Well, it's the same thing anyway, but
Or pound cake. I don't know. I've had pound cakes for Christmas before.
pound cake.
Yeah. Hmm.
Lemon bars,
Yeah, they're good. My grandma used to make them.
pineapple
Yeah.
dream cake,
Yeah, sounds good.
pumpkin
Yo,
pie.
once again, I got to go eat after this stream.
Fresh pineapple coconut cake. Oh, that sounds good too. But the only thing is, if you get it over at Jeff's, you got to make sure you get there first before he does.
Yeah. Oh, those sound good.
German chocolate cake, banana cream pie. Ooh, that's a good one too. Linda, yep, you're right there. Can I take mine out? No, it's not gonna let me take mine out. I better not win.
Coconut
Well, you
pie.
could just donate it to someone if you do. Right?
Oh, I can't do that now.
I love coconut pie.
Sweet potato.
Coconut pie, yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah.
You know
I'll
what's
eat a whole one
really
by
good?
myself.
What's really good is lemon meringue pie.
A good one, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, good one.
my
Oh, there you go. Sweet potato pie.
Oh yeah, sweet potato pie. That's always a classic.
great
Lemon
aunt
cream
used to
pie.
make that lemon meringue pie.
Greg, we can't pick cheesecake.
See, Greg knows what I'm talking about. He's a cheesecake aficionado.
Texas chocolate sheet cake. Ooh,
Hey, there you go. That sounds good.
chocolate pie. Okay, I think
Carrot cake. That's a good
let's go ahead and pick the winner. I don't know if I close it. Let's just go pick the winner. I can't remember. And the winner is, can you see it at the very top? Chrissy Baum.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Go ahead and send me an email with all your information, and I'll get this sent out to you. Hopefully within a week or so. Oh, actually, did it post it in chat? That's what I don't think it did. No. Oh, yeah, it did.
Yep, it did. I see
Right
it.
there it is.
Yep.
And she subscribed to the channel, which is good. I forgot I coded that in there. Yeah, my email's in the description and everything, and on the about page too. Oh, there it is. It even picked up what she said on there. That's cool. Yeah, here's my. Actually, that chat's easier to read than the other chat. Well, I might as well leave the bot up there then. Let me go ahead and close this window out. Yeah, I already got Carol's email already. It's so small. I know. Well, it's a little bit smaller than the one over here, and the one on this thing that shows the chat on the side window is actually too big, because like a lot of people's names don't show up. It only shows part of their names and stuff. You have a good night there, Jeff. Tell Dixie I said Merry Christmas. A pie place. You know that there used to, that's one of the best things I used to love about diners was pie. They used to have some of the best pies. Nowadays, you know, it's all they buy them at Walmart or something.
When I was 15, 16 years old, I helped a guy open up a diner in Jersey, me and my best friend, you know, just kids kicking it after school, you know, doing this and that.
Oh, I thought you meant by eating.
No. And they had the best pies because they would buy from local people. Like, you know, grandmas that would come in there and eat, and they would just say, you know, I mean, I heard them talk. They'd be like, "What do you need, Joe?" And they'd say, "Well, I need 2 coconut custard. I need to," and these weren't vendors. These are just average people. And that's where you get the best pies from. So.
Oh yeah. I mean, you get a restaurant and buy a pie for $5 and sell it $2 a slice.
Right.
You double your money.
You can do that now. I think the Board of Health, you got to pass certain.
Oh yeah.
You know, but who got sick from a pie back then? I never did.
Yeah. Ooh. What kind of cookies you making there?
Yeah, Carol. You can get my mailing address from Charles. Eric needs cookies.
I'm still waiting for somebody's supposed to send me chocolate chip cookies, and she never did.
Really? Do I know her?
Yeah, I assume you know her. She doesn't go get on live that much anymore. I think maybe once every couple of weeks or something.
Oh, doesn't start with a G, does it?
No.
Okay. Oh, snickerdoodles are killer.
Oh.
Wow. You all need to forget your diets until after the first of the year because it's not happening.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's when they're going to want to take my blood. Which I'm drinking Sprite. Not a good thing.
Cow patties. Okay.
Also making cow patties. I,
Years ago, I used to make what they call a bird's nest, but I don't do it anymore. But that's when there was a lot more people in the family, and now they call them thumbprints or jam prints, and I don't really like the word thumb in a cookie description.
Where's that thumb been?
Right, but they were really good. I mean, you just make the dough and you know, season it with vanilla and this, that, the other thing, and then you roll it in walnut, and then you put your thumbprint in there, thumbprint, and then it's either strawberry or grape jam, and forget it. You could eat 50 of them. They were that good.
Hmm.
Greek baklava, yeah, I've had.
We'll put it in that one. No, you won't hear it there. Let's put it default. Commands. Here, see if you guys can hear it.
Oh, look, over there. It's Dana B. Hey, Leslie.
Is that Gizmo? Dana, Gizmo's calling you. That's cool.
Yeah, it's not supposed to play through my speakers though, but because I had it set up to go through the soundboard, and I don't have the soundboard hooked up, so I had to go through the default output. Oh, here's. As a Vineyard Chicks one.
That I didn't hear.
It's real low.
Oh.
And it's up like 250%. Had some more on here too. Oh yeah, I forgot the Christmas one is outdated, so it might not even work. Let's see what. Yeah, it probably won't work. Oh, I don't have it enabled. Yeah, it's not popping up. Yeah, I need to change the date on it. It's a little off.
Yeah, that's a time warp there.
Yeah, that was for 2022. Mine is 719 days. No wonder it took so long for it to figure it out.
I don't have to shop here.
Yes, some of these scripts I don't know if they still work or not, but let's see this. Top 5 points. There we go. Dana B's first, second's B, third is Life of Bobby, fourth is Grace, and fifth is Lisa Anderson. And I haven't had the bot on for a while, and I think I'm gonna bring it back and maybe put more games and stuff up on it and stuff like that. We'll see. Or maybe do because I do have raffles on this thing too. Let me see if I can change that date. Edit 24. See if that goes. Okay. Now I'll try Chris. Plus, I have cat facts. See, there we go. 12 days to Christmas. Look at that. I sat there, recoded it right then and there. Of course, all I had to do is edit the date. But hey, CJ, good to see you. Cat facts not working. I think that site went down where it was reading the API from. No, the Christmas works. That cat fact should work. And you can always do this. Boy, it's awful slow. Oh, Vester, you got a hug. Oh, well, let's see if I think what's her name will be on.
Who's that?
Oh, I guess she's not. I thought she would be on tonight. Yogi Hollow Farms.
Oh.
Dana B gave Rose Young a big hug. Oh, was 101 here? I didn't see him.
Yeah, he came in for the bingo.
Oh, did he?
Well, that's what he said, but
I missed him.
Yeah, I didn't even see him.
What a slice of bread.
Gotta watch out for some of that bread. Some of that bread.
Wow.
It would have been funny if he said burrito.
Dana B gave Jeff a cookie, just what he needs. Young Guns, yeah, that's a good. I like the first one was real good.
Yeah.
Dana kicked herself.
Oh, that's funny.
I need to see that video. That's one heck of a kick. 22 miles.
I gotta write this down. I got you, Dana. I got you now, girl. She's a 22-mile kicker.
What's the odds of that?
I bet you that takes a lot of practice.
It's your job as a place kicker.
Oh, I'm kind of looking forward to the ham this year for some reason. It's getting harder and harder to find ham that's not spiral cut. I hate that spiral cut stuff.
Yeah.
'Cause I like to inject mine up real good and cook it slow
Oh, yeah.
so it gets all them juices in there and stuff. Dana can get a job for the NFL.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm.
Well, they got a few people over there. Let's do an old fashioned love raid, I guess you would call it. Everybody head over to this channel and spam the heck out of the hearts and tell them it's a love raid from Bushcraft Family. This is rumbling with the Brahms. Jesse's over there. Andel's over there. Critter Creek's over there. Grayson Fire's over there. Head over there and spam the heck out of the hearts. Let me. Oh, and they got a draw. They got prizes over there. Yeah. Oh, you hear that, guys? Head over there and get into the drawing. Let's see what the hashtag is. I think Critter 500 Creek. Ooh. Let me put the link in there again in case you missed it. I don't know what the prize is, but that'd be really cool if you guys came from over here and won the prize over there.
Oh yeah. Merry Christmas to you too, Vester.
Oh, I could actually do this. Much better. So I don't need to put it on the screen. Oh, that's what you're doing. Oh, that's cool. Thanks everybody for heading over there. Thank you, Carol Z. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, guys. Let me mute that. Thanks everybody for heading over there, showing some love. It's good when we get to jump around to other channels and stuff like that. And for our winners tonight, I'm going to try to get that out sometime this week or next week. And again, everybody have a Merry Christmas. I'll probably be live next week and everything, but I just wanted to get the giveaways out ahead of time. Everybody have a blessed week and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, we got to play the kitty cat.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.